Who jumped you, Mr. Rennick?
Skunky Grogan and his men. They had Doc Holliday with them.
Are you sure?
There's no Grogan or Holliday anywhere, even behind masks.
Doc doesn't need to rob stages. How much do they get?
Not a dime. We outrun them. Doc Holliday was in on it. I'll swear to that.
All right, we'll get you patched up and then we'll go after him. Some of you are going to take him over the dock.
Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told.
The Life and Legend of Wyatt Earp, starring Hugh O'Brien.
The friendship between Marshal Wyatt Earp and Dr. John H. Holliday, gambler, gunfighter, and killer, was one of the enigmas of the Western frontier. Dr. Holliday was not popular with Wyatt's other friends, who predicted that eventually he would involve Wyatt in serious trouble. The attack on a Wells Fargo stage in the summer of '78 provided these Cassandras with what seemed to be ironclad evidence that Doc Holliday had betrayed Wyatt.
What is this now? Sam Rennick claims he can positively identify Doc Holliday on the Wells Fargo holdup.
That's right, Your Honor.
Now, Wyatt, everybody who's your friend has tried to warn you about...
That's enough, Jim, that's enough. Wyatt, we know that Doc saved your life in the Morrison fight. And if you want to send Sheriff Masterson after him, we'll understand.
Sure, just so Doc don't work on your feelings of gratitude.
Got nothing to do with it, Mr. Kelly. Doc and Grogan did it. They'll be coming in for trial. But let's leave Bat Masterson out of this.
But you are going to take some deputies.
No, sir. Doc is innocent. He'd resent my coming after him with a posse.
Resent? Indeed not.
Temper, Mr. Kelly. Now, as soon as I have a chance to talk with Mrs. Holliday, I'll be hitting the trail.
Well, do you think that's wise? Mrs. Holliday won't tell you anything, even if she knows.
You don't know Miss Kate, Judge. She's quite a talker.
Doc Holliday, a sick man associating with Skunky Grogan. Huh? Maybe they did try to rob the stage. But why? John won over $50,000 gambling in Denver. Now, why would he want to turn to stage robbery?
Well, maybe he didn't, Miss Kate.
He probably did. Yes, life has been dull since we got to Dodge. John would rob a stage just for amusement.
Did he tell you where he was going to meet Mr. Grogan?
Oh, yes, I have it all written down over here. John never leaves without telling me where he'll be. Longhorn Creek, on the old Cheyenne Trace. Just listen to this. Katie Deer, Grogan's poker game. Address below. Just a few days, John. Deserves every bit of trouble he gets himself into.
Well, maybe not, Miss Kate.
Oh, yes. You would stick up for him. He's always right, and I'm just the nagging wife. Wyatt, are you going to arrest him?
Well, I guess I'll have to.
Well, all right. But don't you go shooting at John. He told me he'd never pull a gun on you under any circumstances.
He said that?
Yes. John really likes you. I guess you're the only decent friend he has in the world. Oh, when I think of him sitting on that damp ground playing poker with Skunky Grogan, I could...
I know Doc must be a considerable trial to you.
You could never know what I've been through with that man. Why couldn't I have fallen in love with somebody like you?
Well, thanks, but you didn't. And that's my misfortune. Now, don't you worry, because I'll bring Doc in real safe and sound, huh?
Wyatt. Bless you.
Well, Sir Doc, I believe in myself another $100 worth.
I'll call you.
Hold it. coming. Who are you?
Hold it! No shooting. Doc, I want a powwow.
Blast it all. Holster that gun, Skunky.
You know him?
I do, worse luck. It's Wyatt Earp. Uh-oh. He said no shooting.
Well, ain't he that John Law from Dodge City?
He's an acquaintance of mine. He said no shooting, but I didn't. Anybody else feeling hostile? Mr. Grogan, this is Mr. Earp. I suppose Katie talked you into riding out here.
No. Wells Fargo stage was attacked by robbers. The drivers accused you and Mr. Grogan of doing it.
Oh. Who was the driver?
Sam Rennick.
How much was he carrying?
40,000.
Too bad, Skunky.
Yeah. You and your poker game.
Skunky wanted to have a go at that stage. But he owed me some poker money, so I insisted he and the boys stay here.
You didn't pull the job?
No, Wyatt, you know better than that. If I had, I'd have the $40,000.
Yeah, I think you would. Trouble is, Doc, that Mr. Rennick signed a formal charge against you and Mr. Grogan.
So your duty calls on you to interrupt a quiet poker game.
You mean he'd try to arrest us?
He will arrest us, Skunky. Hold it! All of you! There's something I've got to prove to Wyatt Earp. And while I'm proving it, you, my friends, will be better off in jail. Now get on your horses, all of you. Start back for Dodge.
Mr. Rennick has testified that he recognized Dr. Holliday and Mr. Grogan among the men who attacked the stage.
That's right.
Ordinarily, this court would not hold a suspect on the evidence of one witness. You may step down.
Thank you.
However, the general reputation of Dr. Holliday inspires no confidence in this court.
Or in me either.
That's enough. Each of the suspects is charged with attempted stage robbery and will be held in jail unless bond is furnished.
How much is the bond?
$1,000 each.
It's an outrage. I won't pay it.
Order!
Your Honor.
Yes, Marshal Earp.
Your Honor, Dr. Holliday's wife gave me money for the bail. I asked the court to accept it.
Well,
You see, Your Honor, Dr. Holliday is he's not in good health. So I ask you to...
No, Wyatt. I'll go to jail. Come on.
Order! Bail is accepted.
Thank you.
Wells Fargo is a very important company, Wyatt, but it's only human like the rest of us.
So?
Northwest route hasn't been changed since you rode shotgun.
Oh, I never made that run. Never drove into Dodge.
It's a good thing you didn't. They would have spoiled your perfect record. That route is a stage robber's dream. Hit straight through natural ambush. All the bridges are either rotted or wasted away. That stage could have been jumped at any one of 100 blind spots between here and Nevada. I could never understand why they didn't change that route.
Well, could have been a dozen reasons. Management in San Francisco may not have checked the records recently and found out how much money they were losing on the route. That's what happens when a company grows too fast and gets too big.
John, you stop that! Shame on you, worrying me half to death and then Wyatt, stop him. He should be in bed.
Wyatt, if you want to solve that bungled stage robbery, see me later. How beautiful you are today, my dear. There's nothing like 2 days with Skunky Grogan to make a husband's heart grow fonder. Katie?
Well, maybe you can talk some sense into him, Mr. Paget.
I don't understand this. The Marshal and Wells Fargo are old friends. Now, you say he doesn't believe the Grogan outfit attacked number 81?
Not only that, Doc Holliday has him twisted around his little finger. Like 'tis a scandal of our town.
Doc Holliday. Oh, yes. Well, the man's a gambler and a gunfighter, but I never heard of him robbing a stage.
He'd do it if the idea appealed to him. In fact...
Howdy.
Mr. Earp, Mr. Paget of Wells Fargo.
Howdy.
I'll leave him to talk some sense into your head.
Thank you, Mr. Kelly. The mayor doesn't like my associating with Doc Holliday. Sit down, sir.
Thanks.
Can I get you some coffee?
No, thanks.
Well, you got any new information?
No, I haven't. I just got in by train from KC.
Oh. All I have is the driver's identification.
Well, that's enough, ain't it? I mean, we can go to trial right away.
No, sir.
Why not? Grogan's got a record in Missouri. The jury would send him and his boys up just on general principles.
Well, general principles aren't enough for me, Mr. Paget. And what about Doc?
Stretch in jail wouldn't hurt him.
It'd kill him. He's got a case of TB.
I thought you were still on good terms with Wells Fargo.
Not that good.
Sorry, Marshal. But it's always company rule to press for a quick trial.
Yeah, you can do that. Good day, Mr. Paget. Al?
Yes, sir.
When's the next stage leave for Nevada?
12 noon.
All right, duty roster's on the desk. You take over.
Yes, sir.
Meet me at the stage depot with a shotgun and a Winchester. I'm going to go talk with Doc Holliday.
John, what on earth are you doing?
Shut up. Come on, Wyatt.
Yeah, we won't be going long.
You go first.
John! John, you never leave without telling me where you're going. Locking me in.
Sorry, boys. I'm going to have to ask you to step down.
We're making this run for you. It's in the nature of a little mission.
Come on, get down.
Move.
They've taken a Wells Fargo stage. They stole it.
And if they'd moved the route 5 miles east of here, they'd have a coach trail on the open prairie instead of letting it run through these foothills.
It's better drainage when it rains, Doc.
The ground gets just as muddy for hoodlum horses as coach horses.
Well, that's true, but...
Loyalty. Ridiculous loyalty. Just because you worked for them 8 years ago. You hate to admit that Wells Fargo can commit one blunder.
Don't you believe in being loyal, Doc?
Not when it blinds a man to the truth. That's Smiley's leaf. Name for Smiley Hummer. He owns a robbery concession on this part of the route.
I think you're joking. But just in case you're not, you better get that shotgun handy.
I never use shoulder guns. The kick of them starts me to cough. Come on, Wyatt, put them into a gallop. There's too many of them, Wyatt. Let's get out of here. Pull them off. I'm trying. What's the matter? We better load up, Wyatt. I want to see if you were hurt.
Oh, I'm all right. We better turn back, see if we can take Smiley Hummer.
Smiley didn't do the Wells Fargo job. It happened in Foreman Clark's section of the trail.
Clark, he operates out of Utah.
No more. The Mormons made it too hot for him. Let's move ahead.
What, let Smiley go scot-free?
Smiley's dead. He's the first one I shot.
Oh.
We'll be crossing over into Foreman Clark's section of the line down yonder. Could be some real fight.
Let's hold them up. They won't go. What do you mean they won't go?
They're all Earp and Masterson deputies. They say if Wyatt took that stage, he took it for a good reason.
Oh, sure. I'll ask Judge Tobin to swear in a citizen's posse.
No, you won't, Mr. Paget.
What?
You can't send greenhorns after Wyatt and Doc. You get too many men hurt and killed. Wyatt and Doc are the two fastest guns I ever heard about. And if you want them arrested, you arrest them.
All right, I will.
The sand looks pretty deep up there. It's supposed to be a bridge by someplace.
Used to be. Up the stream a piece. Indians burned it.
Well, I better get down and take a closer look.
You're just wasting your time. Suit yourself, Wyatt.
Hey, come! Hey! Get that!
Hey!
We're stuck, Wyatt.
Ho! Here. Rest easy. I'll get us out of here.
My last pint. Let's run.
You hit?
No. Let's rush him.
No! Hold your temper. We'll stay here.
You scummy sidewinder! Come out of that brush! Hold it! Hold your fire! Doc Holliday!
Doc, we might have shot you.
Blast you, Foreman. One of your thieves busted my last pint of whiskey.
It was my fault. I was aiming at your head. Didn't mean to harm the pint.
Well, that's different.
Who's the John Law?
Wyatt Earp.
Oh, yeah, that friend of yours from Dodge.
He ain't no friend of mine. I'm helping him on a Wells Fargo case to save my own hide. I'm accused of a holdup I didn't even commit. Wyatt, this is Foreman Clark. You want to talk to him?
Yeah, I sure do.
All right. Seeing as you're with Doc, let's go back to camp.
Wyatt, Foreman don't like peace officers any more than I do. But he's got sense enough not to try any gunplay with the two of us.
Well, that's what happened so far. Judge Tobin is holding Doc and Mr. Grogan for the job. I don't think they did it.
That's smart thinking, Mr. Earp. No stage has ever gotten away from Doc.
That's right. That's what I told him.
Who do you think did it?
Well, not me or any of my boys. That twisty hoodlum, Sam Rennick, the one who testified he saw Doc, he used to ride with us. And nobody who knows him would ever believe him.
How'd he get a job with Wells Fargo?
Oh, well, heck. Everybody makes mistakes, Mr. Earp, and they do too once in a while. All right, Doc?
I told him.
You never said you knew Rennick. Doc let Rennick identify him, didn't say a word.
Well, sure. I wanted Grogan to stay in jail. Skunky was into me for $3,900.
Well, who do you think it was, Doc?
I think it was Webb Dilliard.
Yeah, Dilliard. Could be. He sneaks in and out of this territory.
Makes a lot of sense, Wyatt.
Yeah, but why would Rennick accuse you and Mr. Grogan?
Well, I think that Webb Dilliard paid him to accuse Grogan and me.
Well, what's Dilliard got against you, Doc?
Last time I was in a game with Webb, I threatened to cut his throat. Otherwise, why would Sam Rennick accuse Skunky and me if Webb Dilliard wasn't paying him?
Yeah. And you say that Dilliard even shot up Rennick? one of his own spies on the Wells Fargo driver list.
That's right. All right, where can I find Mr. Dilliard?
Well, you save yourself the trouble, Mr. Earp. Doc and me will find him.
You bring him into Dodge?
Why, sure. How about it, Doc?
You can count me in on that. Might take a little time, though, Marshal.
How much time?
2-3 days. Say, Clark.
Yeah?
Have your boys help Wyatt dig that stage out of the sand.
Right. Pecos, you and Dave and Alfredo. Go along with the marshal.
Thanks. Oh, Doc. I'd like to have Mr. Dilliard and some of his men alive.
I would, too. Killing's too good for them.
Whoa there, Marshal. You're under arrest for stealing that coach.
You go for that gun and I'll crease your thick skull.
You forget I'm a special agent for Wells Fargo.
I can only conclude that you've lost your mind.
Turning Doc loose. Trusting him and Foreman Clark to bring Dilliard in. And finally, what do? Fire on a duly accredited agent of Wells Fargo.
The man's a fool.
Indeed, no.
He was only trying to do his duty as he saw it.
Furthermore, wait a minute, Judge. Wait a minute. I'm an old Wells Fargo hand myself. When this case is over, I'm going to turn in a report to the company that won't make nice reading.
You'll report?
That's right. Straight to the home office in San Francisco. They let the whole Nevada route go to rack and ruin, and then they send an idiot like this out here to make things even worse. I'm tired and I need sleep.
Now, Wyatt, this is hard for me to say, but Judge Tobin and I have to save you from the influence of Doc Holliday.
Well, that's odd, Mr. Kelly. See, Doc is hoping that somebody will save him from my influence. Oh, wake me up when Doc gets in with the prisoners, man.
That's enough for now, Jim.
But we agreed to suspend him.
There's plenty of time for that. Let him wait a little longer for Doc Holliday. That'll be the real lesson.
You kowtow people make me sick. Holliday's flown the coop and you know it. Next thing, you'll let Grogan and his men out of jail. I gotta telegraph my company for instructions. He went to take a nap.
Oh, he did he? I could do with a nap myself. With Dillard and Associates. Come on, Kelly. Start earning the pay you graft. You'll find the guns in the saddlbag.
Who is it?
It's Kate Holliday, Wyatt. And John's here with me.
Just a minute.
Oh, come on in. Won't you sit down?
No, thanks. Look at him. Wyatt, just look at him.
The doc looks the same as usual, Miss Kate. Did you bring the prisoners in?
Yes, Wyatt.
Thank you, Doc.
They turned Skunky Grogan and his boys loose. Now John wants to ride up to Skunky Grogan's camp and start that poker game again. Oh, Wyatt, stop him. Save him from another sick spell.
Katie, it's my life, and it's my money. I gotta go and win it back from Skunky Grogan.
Now, wait a minute. If you win from Grogan, he'll pay you back in stolen money, won't he?
You'll have to prove that, Wyatt. Katie, don't hang around this room. They'll throw Wyatt out of the church.
What am I going to do?
Well, Miss Katie's your husband. And he's my friend.
Katie, come on.
Well, he cleaned up the country, the old Wild West country. He made law and order prevail, and none can deny it. The legend of Wyatt forever will live on the trail.
Oh, Wyatt Earp, Wyatt Earp, brave, courageous, and bold. Long live his fame, and long live his glory, and long may his story be told. Long may his story